Hello there, it's Tim back with you just to give you an update on what's happening with his NEAD, his non-epileptic attack disorder. I have been off work, unfortunately, for a few weeks. I did have a non-epileptic seizure at work, which meant we'd have no sleep, which meant me coming home on the Friday and then going back to work on the Monday. On the way, I had another seizure, which put me into A&E. The bad news is with the A&E there, the triage nurse that saw me basically says, oh, you've got that condition that doesn't exist, it's all in your mind and it's all made up. I had to bite my tongue. I wish it was made up. My life would be so much differently, but it's not made up. It's a serious illness and it is ruining my life. Yesterday I went for my therapy session. That's been going well. On my way out of the therapy session, I caught the bus back into the city to meet my wife, but sadly I had a non-epileptic seizure on the bus, and once again my mind went back to 2001. I was totally confused on what happened, on the situation. I ended up going Belper back to Derby, and then ended up in Nottingham because some prat thought it wasn't okay for me to cover my mouth and cough. Although I've got a cold and I had it for a few weeks, as well as a cough, which, yeah, people tend to get them in winter time for some reason, any other winter, but no. So I just jumped on a bus because I feared for my life and thought that I was going to get clobbered. I wasn't sure where I was. And at the end of the day, the police did find me in Nottingham. My wife had called them because I've got details. I'm on this Herbert protocol, so they've got all my conditions, medication and everything else on contact numbers on where I might be if worst comes to the worst on this one. And, so yes, I was found. I'm confused. I didn't really get much sleep last night. I was still, this morning, my memory did start coming back, thankfully. So I now know where I am, who my wife is and everything else. But yeah, it wasn't a good night for me yesterday night and sort of through the night. But I'm just fed up with all this happening. I'm fed up of losing my mind. I'm fed up and going back. Sooner I can get there, the better. I've spoke to my therapist. She's rang me 3 times today. A lovely, lovely lady at Trent PTS. I can't highly enough. But they've moved me on to secondary care, which I've been accepted for today because Steve feels that it is a very severe case and I do need a lot more for this, which they are only limited to the amount of times I can see them. So that's a good thing. But I'm still hoping that I can make it back to work on Thursday. But things aren't looking too great. But, I've basically been told not to. But I've got to put my health first, but I don't want to lose a job because it's a great company that I do sort of work for here in Derby. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little update. Non-epileptic attack disorder, do some research, look into the condition. It needs to be more well known and people need to know more about it. It is International FND month for the entire of April. So there will be a lot going out for FND, which is the umbrella group where NEAD does come under it. FND Hope have just got a new patron saint, and it might help get some more names, more awareness out there because it's Lorraine Kelly, who's, she's been on telly for forever really on the morning, so we may get some good sort of publicity and help to highlight what this condition can do to people and how it can devastate. I will post some videos on my Facebook as well for people to have a look at. Just some people that do suffer and different conditions that come from the non-epileptic seizures. I lose my mind at times. I get forgetful, everything else. I can't sleep once I've had a seizure. I'm as tired as hell, but I just can't sleep. Always tired. And I do sort of monitor my sleep on a nightly basis, so I know how much sleep that's been deep sleep, light sleep, REM sleep, which is an important part of your sleep. We all need those dreams to closed down from the day before. So I just thought I'd give you an update. I mean, hopefully soon we'll have the full Tim back to normal as he should be, so he can jet off to listen to some amazing music and see some amazing friends, because I've missed some of those for years. But I will get them back, and you will see the Tim back. It's going to be a hard struggle. It has been a hard struggle. Hopefully we can start seeing some sunshine at the end of the tunnel. Well, I've rabbited on for long enough. It's been 5.5 minutes. Thank you for listening. If you do want to comment below, then please do. And if you do want to have a chat with me or be friends, if you're, a sufferer, or you can help me out or anything like one, have a good chat, then you'll find me down there. I've got WhatsApp and other chat off there, so we can have a look on there. I'm going to go before we get to 6 minutes. It's been a pleasure talking to you again. I'll be much better once I'm fully back. Bye bye.